This is going to be so fun.
I know, I can't wait.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Thank you for talking with me today. I am so excited to learn more about you.
Well, I'm very excited to meet you. Thanks for having this session with me today, Anna. You got such a nice smile and a nice shirt. We've already commented on how beautiful your shirt is and your clothes.
So many people have.
I know.
Like 100 people have commented.
100 people?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's looking good.
Please introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Adam Purdy. I'm a former Paralympic swimmer. I live in London, Ontario. I'm married and I have 2 kids. And I'm now talking to Princess Anna.
And you have Alphaguyprosis just like me.
I do. I got it. I got the Arthrogryposis, the AMC. So I have it in my arms, my shoulders, my elbows, my wrists, my knees, and my ankles.
Well,
And I had some surgeries when I was younger too.
So my hands are clubbed too, like yours.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm affected in my wrists, my feet, and everything else. But not my shoulders, nothing else.
No.
No.
And I used to wear
Only affected in 4 parts.
in our arms and our legs. And I also used to wear AFOs just like you. But except you got the cool looking color ones. I had the old looking ones.
What did they look like at first?
I think they were like kind of a yucky looking clear plastic.
So they were plain white or something?
Just plain. Yep. And they had some straps on them. They were kind of boring.
That your feet could stay inside of them?
Yeah, and they got stinky, really bad. Stinky.
How did they get stinky?
Well, because I would wear them all over the place, and I sometimes just wouldn't care, and they'd just get stinky. But that's okay.
You still have to wear AFOs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a child, and I still wear AFOs all the time. They don't get stinky. Only my feet get stinky sometimes.
Yeah, I think maybe I was stinky. Maybe I was just a stinky kid. Maybe. But that could be the case.
Do you know what type of AMC you have?
I have the congenital AMC. So I was just born with it.
I was born with it too.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, I had to have some surgeries because I had club feet and had in my wrists. But I didn't have the elbow surgeries like I think you did.
Growing up, what was the most challenging? What was the most challenging part of having Alphaguyprosis?
I don't know. That's a really good question because I think as a kid, you want to do everything. And I think when I was growing up, I always wanted to do everything that my older brother and my sister were doing. And sometimes it meant like playing hockey or doing sports. And some sports I just couldn't do. Like I'm not a big fan of ice skating. And playing hockey, I really couldn't skate that well or hold on to the stick that well. So some of the things I think was just about always trying to do what other people were doing. But I never really felt like it was overly limiting because I felt that I really adapted quite well to having different limitations in my arms and my legs. So I would probably say that the most challenging thing for me was really coming to terms with the fact that my body was different than everybody else. Made me look different.
Mm-hmm. We all look different.
You got it.
Looking back, what was the best or most rewarding part of having AMC?
That is a really good question. I would say that AMC means that you have to do things a little bit differently. It's not going to be conventional in the way that everybody else does things. And so what I would say would be one of the most rewarding is that myself and my family, we all kind of figured it out in different ways. And as a reward, it meant that my outlet for figuring that out was through sport. And we really did do everything together as a family in the sporting world. And that means that we would participate in different things together, but mostly around physical activity. So I think what it meant was, and I can't say that if I didn't have AMC that we wouldn't have gone down that path, but it was about being physically active together and the importance of being physically active. And regardless of if you have a limitation in your body, that you can still participate. So I think that's what it left for me was, and obviously my swimming career, it opened up a lot of doors for me because from a young age, I was really able to focus on the sport that I really loved. And just like you love swimming too, I focused on that. And that's what really made me want to pursue that area in sports and race and meet new people who have other types of conditions like mine, and travel the world. So there's lots of things that really have opened up for me because of AMC.
Tell me more about your swimming.
Oh boy, there's a lot of swimming, a lot of swimming. So I would have to say that my first real swim practice was with a group called the London Y Lightning Bolts. And it was a new swim program for people who had disabilities. And it was done through the YMCA. And I was only 10 years old when I first, actually maybe even earlier, 9 years old, when I joined the team. And we went as a team to Windsor, Ontario, which is close to where you are, I think, closer, across the border, to my first swimming competition. And there was all these other people there, all swimmers, swimming together. And everybody had different kinds of limitations. Some were missing both their arms. Some didn't have any legs. Some were blind and visually impaired. And I think for me, that was like an eye-opener to the world that is out there. There's a lot of different types of people, a lot of different body types. And I got to race against these people. And it was really cool. For the first time, I got to see what it meant to be out there in the sporting world and to meet other people who loved to train and loved to swim and participate. But that first meet for me really set my goals in motion. And after that, I really wanted to try to go to the Paralympics. And the Paralympics are the sporting event for people with physical and intellectual disabilities. And after that, I really focused on training, and I joined a swim team. And from that, I went to my first set of games in Atlanta in 1996. And I competed at that event, and I placed 4th in the 100 backstroke. And then after that set of games, I was kind of discouraged a little bit, but I changed my focal point, and I went back and I really focused hard, and I trained and trained and trained. And I got to go to New Zealand in 1998 for the World Championships. And that was where I really started to start getting that little bit of gold in my blood. because I won my first international medal there. And that's where I won a gold medal for the 100 backstroke. And then after that, I went and I competed at the Sydney Paralympic Games in 2000. And that's where I won my 2 gold medals. And that's the ones that I was going to show you. I have them here. Do you want to see them?
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you the 1 gold medal. And this one, I'll hold it up nice and close so you can see it.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And this would
I
look
like
really,
the strap.
what's that?
I like the blue strap.
Yeah, it's really cool, eh? This strap here. Do you know what that symbol means on there?
No.
That's the old Paralympic symbol. It means mind, body, and spirit. And that, if you look at the Olympic rings, it's like the Olympic rings, but for Paralympics. So they had those 3 little symbols on there that meant mind, body, and spirit. So I've been able to travel all over the world, Anna, going to different places, different pools, competing and meeting a lot of different people because of my limitation, but also because of my passion for swimming. So I got a lot of cool stories from swimming. Actually, I was going to ask you something. So the Sydney Paralympic Games, you said you like stuffies, right?
Yep, I do.
Okay. The Sydney Paralympic Games had a stuffy as a mascot. So I'm going to show you. This one here is a good one. You tell me what animal this might be.
A bird.
It's close. I don't know if any bird's got that kind of a tail on there. Do you know what kind of animal that is?
A dinosaur.
You're very close. It's called a frilled neck lizard. So that was the stuffy that was there from the 2000 Paralympic Games. And he's pretty cool, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Her name's Lizzie.
What else do you enjoy doing?
Well, I like obviously swimming, but when I can't swim and I can't go to the pool and I can't coach anybody, I like to go on my mountain bike. I like to mountain bike around. And the other day, I was going to tell you, I was out mountain biking and I took a little fall on my mountain bike. And I took a big bruise on my hand right here, Anna. Oh, but I did have a lot of fun and I do enjoy mountain biking.
I don't have a mountain bike.
Maybe you should see about seeing if can be a bike set up for you.
I already have one custom made.
Oh man, does it have a lot of bling on it too?
It only has like plain purple, like sparkling plain purple.
Oh man, well we're gonna have to try to find some cool stuff to bling it up for you.
Mm-hmm. We could like put silly stickers on it.
Yes, and like some kind of handlebar stuff that you can put on there. That would look really cool.
And we could there's already some black soft thing that's on the metal handle, so that way I can grab it better.
Yeah, there's a lot of new things out there that can help you get good grips on there.
What message do you have for other AMCers? I
think it's really important for us in this time, now that we have things like social media and we have, I'm pretty much in your house right now and you're in my house right now. So for us to connect and find ways to build some momentum on different platforms and get together more often and talk a little bit about our situations and scenarios and learn more about each other. So I think it's a unique time where we can actually meet face to face with people and see them and talk a little bit about our passions and talents.
Mm-hmm.
You are such a gem, and I appreciate everything that you're doing for people with AMC and bringing awareness to everything that is about body diversity. You're amazing. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I've got pictures from when I was younger, and I can see what my parents and my family always say, that it was so interesting having me around, because I was, a character and doing different things at different points in time, and I can see a little bit of that in you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'll see you later.
All right, we'll see you later too.